following program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers or Rogers TV.
How's everyone doing? I'm your host, Declan Roberts, and I'm joined with Alma Dusick and Brittany Holmberg, our fitness experts. And this is the health segment on Cable 10 Live. There's a new fitness craze that's taking over the world right now, and it's called CrossFit. I brought our two experts here to tell us all about CrossFit and much, much more. So ladies, let's get right into it. Brittany, what is CrossFit?
Declan, CrossFit is like a giant jungle gym for adults. So you're going to have pull-up rigs, you're going to have rings hanging, people doing handstand push-ups, walking on their hands, lifting weights, jumping up and down, sprinting, rowing, a whole bunch of different modalities. But one of the common things you are going to see, aside from people lying on the floor dying and sweating,
I wasn't one of them.
You're going to see a community that's laughing and bringing back that whole concept of play.
Alma?
So textbook definition of CrossFit, it's a constantly varied functional movement performed at high intensity. It is a program that prepares you for unexpected, working on your strength, cardio, core strength. It will basically prepare you for little things in life like carrying groceries, playing with your kids. Even for those who are in sports, it will help improve them in their sports.
Now, you brought up a couple of things that we will go back to. You talked about kids. I do want to talk about that. But before we do that, Alma, you are the owner of Hawkestone CrossFit. And now, for a female to be an owner of a gym in a world that's dominated by men, what inspired you to do that? Because it's truly something that's inspirational for women out there.
Well, CrossFit has changed my life mentally and physically. I've gone through a rough childhood where I've been through war, lost my father. So as a woman, I was feeling very weak, low self-esteem. Starting CrossFit has changed that for the good. I've gotten stronger physically and mentally and fell in love with CrossFit. It just changed my life for good. So that is the reason why I wanted to open my own CrossFit. We call it Box. Yeah. Just to help everyone out there, especially women, and show them that weightlifting or things like pull-ups, muscle-ups is not only for men, that we can do it too no matter what age.
And that's truly amazing. Now, we talked about something that's mainly out there that you want to get this started for women. Now, what about the women that are home watching right now and see you guys, and you guys are very physically in great shape. Some female viewers might find you guys a little bit bulky, we'll say, to use a word. Now, Brittany, why don't you touch on this? For women out there, are they all going to become bulky by doing CrossFit?
Oh, absolutely not. To be bulky, you got to put in the work that we're putting in. You got to put in the volume of training that we're putting in. These bulkier and strong women, elite CrossFit athletes that you're seeing on television, like they train for hours and hours on end. The average female that's going to walk in to the gym just coming in for your regular WOD, it is not going to get bulky. You're not going to get bulky lifting weights. You're going to change your shape, and with proper nutrition, you're going to lean out, and you're probably going to like the way that you look. But if you are a CrossFit athlete, a CrossFit elite athlete, we embrace the bulk.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I see that.
We've got to lift heavy weights like you know, day in and day out.
Right.
So it's something that is necessary for us because.
And you know, speaking about me, I actually went to their gym yesterday, and I did a little workout, and we're going to actually run some clips about that, and you're going to see me in the way background, possibly trying to cheat a little bit. Why don't you talk about a little bit what's going on here?
So right now, this is our warm-up. We were doing our warm-up to the song Molly. So every time you heard Molly, you had to go up and down your squats or push-ups. So every day at Hawkestone CrossFit, our workout consists of a warm-up. Then we have a strength component that's about anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes long. And then we have a workout, which is WOD, workout of the day. And it can be anywhere from 3 minutes to 45 minutes long. And then at the end, we finish with a little bit of extra, which lasts about 5 minutes.
Well, and right now, what you see everyone at home, what they're doing is called burpees. Yeah. I hate burpees. I started to do burpees because I couldn't even get all the way down. That's why I called them burpees.
So right now, this is the part of the workout. Our workout was 15 minutes, as many rounds or reps as possible of 5 deadlifts, 10 burpees over the bar, and muscle up to ring dip. And for those people who couldn't do muscle ups, they were just doing ring dips.
And that is Brittany, everybody. I was just looking at her and admiring. I'm like, this is crazy. And for those who don't know, Brittany does CrossFit during the day, and she's a firefighter by night, saving lives. Look at that. Look at that guy. Who's that guy right there? Look at that.
Stud.
Look at him. Look at that. Man. Good form right there, Alma.
That is perfect, actually. And look at the weight on there.
Yeah.
So, you know, for our viewers at home that are watching this right now, this might actually look very intense. Is CrossFit only for those fitness buffs or anyone who just is home and maybe it might be a little bit too old? Is CrossFit the way to get started?
Yes, it definitely is. At Hawkestone CrossFit, we have kids that are 6 years of age, anywhere to like a 70-year-old man or woman. Everyone can do it, and most of these people, because we are a fairly new gym, just started, haven't never worked out in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So most of these people that you even saw doing a class, this is their maybe 6 month in.
70% of our members have never worked out a day in their life, and they're loving this, right? It's bringing a new confidence. It's also giving you thicker skin a little bit, you know? Like, we're supposed to be the top of the food chain, and it's about time we start acting like it.
Well, I mean, if you're doing those kind of workouts, it's definitely tough. Well, I do want to say thank you guys for joining us today. It's been great. I am personally making a commitment now that I am going to be joining this gym, if that's okay with you.
Oh yes, we're gonna make you our honorary member.
Oh, look at this.
So we have a nice Hawkestone t-shirt for you.
That's awesome.
And we want to see you 5 days a week.
We'll talk about that 5 days a week, but that is awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So before we leave on that note, I just want to say thank you guys for joining us today. I really hope that we've been able to spread some light on the word CrossFit and how it's great for everyone. Thank you, everyone at home, for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week with more health tips here on Cable 10 Live.